guys, I am so sorry about the way that I look right now. I did something that I did not think I was gonna have to do, and I'm shocked by what the results are, and so I am pregnant. You guys. Okay, so a few things. I don't even know what to say. I'm shaking right now. I am kind of freaking out. Basically, last month we had a little bit of a pregnancy scare and my cycle was really, really long. I don't know if it's because we all had a cold or what was going on. And so I finally got my period and everything was fine. Well then, so my calculations were probably off on, you know, ovulation and stuff. And now again, my cycle was being long again. And I was like, well, maybe after having Jackson, it's just long now. I don't know. And tomorrow would be the day that my period would come if it was the same length as last month. But I decided to just take a pregnancy test just to see what happened, because I had 2 left from last month. And I did it just because I had to go to the bathroom and I was just thinking about it. It was on my mind. And Chris is at work. I'm like in the middle of like washing my face and doing stuff. And it just like came up pregnant, like really, really fast. Like it didn't even like take 2 seconds. And so now I'm freaking out. I don't know. This is really freaky. So, what do you think?
Yeah.
It's really freaky. So according to my calculations, even though my cycle was all messed up last month, we're going to be having a baby sometime in early July, which we have a lot of birthdays in early July, so that would be interesting. I honestly wanted to film this to get my reaction. I'm sorry that I didn't film before then, and so you can see like my real reaction, which was basically shaking and just standing there and my jaw dropped. And then you also don't get to see Chris's reaction because I just called him at work to tell him. I told him this morning that I might take one, and he knows how last month went, so I'm not sure he was ready to hear that news either. So that means Jane will be 3.5. We'll have 3 under 3. Oh my God. Jane will be a little over 3.5. Jackson will be 1. He'll be April 30th, May 30th, June 30th, so he'll be 14 months old. Oh my God. 3 kids is a lot, and a lot to put on Chris's shoulders as far as money, even though I do have my Rodan and Fields and YouTube. I'm not sure. So there's a lot up in the air and a lot going on. So
go to work again.
You don't want me to go to work?
No.
Me neither. I want to stay home with you.
Oh.
You want to stay home with me?
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to think. This was literally like 5 minutes ago, so maybe I'll be back with some more. I mean, we honestly thought that Jackson was the last one, so this was not planned, clearly, and I'm happy, but at the same time, I'm really nervous and scared. So, I don't know. I'm like permanent smile, but I'm like freaking. I think this is just like for me freaking out. I'm like smiling. I don't know. Okay guys, so I wanted to do a quick little update on my reaction to this pregnancy. The video clip that you just saw was kind of funny to me now, because I was so shocked that it's funny to see yourself like that. I literally had just taken the test. Only about that morning did it pop up into my head, oh, my cycle is running late. And so I like checked on my phone to where I keep all the information, and I was like, oh yeah, it's late. But it wasn't as late as the month before, so I didn't really think about it. And then for something in the back of my head was like, just take a test, just take a test. So I just randomly had to go to the bathroom, so I took the test. I literally, it wasn't like a build up or like, oh, I'm gonna take it soon or anything. I just took it. And then the clip that you guys saw was after I took it, it showed up right away, pregnant. And then I called Chris right away and talked to him for like 3 minutes because he was at work. And then I picked up the camera and filmed that. So it really was kind of like a true reaction. It wasn't a live pregnancy test or anything, but it was literally probably 5 minutes after. So I just wanted to update you guys a little bit about how I'm feeling now and the past few days. I think it's been like 5 days since I took the test, and everything is still sinking in. So as you guys could see on the clip, I was in total shock. And that's pretty much how I was the entire day. I didn't get anything done the entire day because all I was thinking about was that, and like just like totally shocked and scared and terrified and nervous and all those emotions. And I was also busy texting Chris all day long, like, what are we gonna do? Oh my gosh, Jackson's only 6 months old. The babies are gonna be 14 months apart. That's really, really young for Jackson. We're gonna have 3 kids, like everything. We were just kind of texting about our life and stuff like that. Then the next day I was kind of in denial a little bit, or not denial, but like I just didn't think it was true. I didn't believe it. I haven't taken another pregnancy test. I only took that one test. So I was like, well, maybe there's a chance that the test was wrong. Just that day I was kind of like, well, you know, maybe it was wrong. I don't know. This is crazy. There's no way I'm pregnant. So kind of like that kind of stuff. Now I'm just kind of, well, to be honest, I'm still terrified. I'm literally terrified, you guys. To give you guys a little bit of a backstory, Chris and I always said we wanted 3 kids. Even before we were married, he has 3 kids on his side of the family. I have 3 kids on my side of the family. We always said 3. We're like, 3 is fun. That's awesome. When I was pregnant with Jackson, I do not, well, even when I was pregnant with Jane, I do not like being pregnant. I know there's some women out there that love pregnancy. It's just a joy for them. They just can't get enough of it. I'm the opposite. I'm almost the total opposite. I don't want to use the word hate, but I just don't like being pregnant. So when I was pregnant with Jackson, we also went through a few little scares with him that were not fun at all. And at that point, we knew he was a boy. We had 1 girl, 1 boy, and we said we were done. I didn't want to be pregnant again. We had a boy and a girl. Jane was a lot to handle. She still is a lot to handle in a good way. And we kind of just figured Jackson would be the same. And we just said, you know what, we're done. So we kind of went back and forth with that as well. And then when Jackson got here, the first 6 months have flown by. He is such a good baby. He's basically an angel baby. And I have been going back and forth. Do I want another baby? Do I not want another baby? We even threw out adoption a little bit. And we kind of just went by that. There were a few times where we were like, oh, maybe we're not done. Maybe when Jackson's like 4 or something, we'll try again. And then other days, on obviously our harder days, we say, no, we're absolutely done. Now that I'm pregnant, it is an answered prayer, you guys. I was praying, do I want another kid? Can I handle another kid? You know, what should we do? Because obviously there was something, if we didn't want any more kids, we probably needed to do something about it. And we just couldn't make up our minds. Now that I'm pregnant, like I said, it's an answered prayer. First of all, now I know exactly why Jackson is the angel baby. He is so easygoing. He's laid back. He kind of just goes with the flow. He never cries. He's a happy baby. He's an easy baby. So I know God sent him here knowing that we were going to have 2 kids 14 months apart, and I was going to have to take care of a baby while I was pregnant. And he said, you know what, I'm going to give you Jackson. He's an easy baby. You can take care of him. He'll be easy to take care of during your pregnancy, and then hopefully when this next baby comes, he'll still be pretty easygoing. I mean, I know he'll be walking and getting crazy, but just in general, he's an easy baby. So that is one thing that has come into my light. Like, I can see that's why Jackson's such an easy baby. Hopefully, I'm praying for another easy baby. Jane was really easy as well. And I do believe part of that comes from the scheduling that I put my kids on. When they're first born, basically, I start a schedule, and I think that's part of the reason why they're well behaved. And then the other part is just genetics, or the way God wanted them to be. They're just always easy and good. It's another answered prayer, because now we don't have to think about that anymore. Obviously, this is going to be our third kid. We are absolutely done now. After this, we are done. So any family members out there, we're done. This is it. Whether it be a boy or a girl, we're done. So that's easy. He answered our question. He answered our prayer. I'm also really excited because obviously I can just get this pregnancy over with, get the newborn stage over with, and then I'm gonna have 3 awesome kids that are really close in age. Jane will be 3.5 years older than this baby. Jackson will be 14 months older. So I'll have a 3.5-year-old, a 14-month-old, and a newborn. And then as they grow up, I'll have like 2, 4, and 6. So they're gonna have 2, 3, and 5. 2, 3, and 5. So kind of like that, and they're going to be close in age for grades and stuff like that. So I think that it's going to work out perfectly. I am now excited. That is my thoughts. Oh, another reason why you guys aren't knowing right away, which is hard with the daily vlogs to not tell you guys right away, but it's because we still need to tell all of our friends and family. We've told some of our friends and family, but not all of them, and especially our parents, we want to tell them in person. So we are seeing my parents this weekend and Chris's parents next weekend. So we'll be telling them, and then hopefully we can tell everyone else and then tell you guys. But obviously you guys already know. But if you're wondering why you didn't know till now, that's why. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be on the lookout for lots more pregnancy updates and updates on how everyone reacted to the pregnancy. And thank you so much for watching, you guys. We love you so much. And our family is just getting crazy. So we will see you guys soon. Bye.